Welcome back at 6:45. 7 Eyewitness News is excited about a new initiative aimed at teaching news literacy to the next generation of news consumers.
It's all part of News Literacy Week, and we teamed up with some young journalists from Sweet Home High School, showing them what a career in journalism is all about.
And these teenagers did not disappoint. Over the course of 2 months, they worked hard to write, produce, and edit the story that you're about to see. They chose the topic Life After High School and what Erie One BOCES can offer students.
So, without any further ado, here is Faith Ooft from Sweet Home High School reporting for 7 Eyewitness News and the News Literacy Project.
Think you know BOCES?
There's a lot of opportunities that were not there in the 70s and 80s.
It might be time for a fresh look. For Blake Smith, the barbering program is home away from home.
Like barbering it's my passion, and so I automatically it's in my heart, and so I also know that barbering is a good profession to go in, so it's just a good environment as well.
This program has only been around for 5 years, but instructor Julianne Renard says it's growing fast.
There is not another program like it in this area. We're not sitting actually like a traditional academic class. We're up standing, walking around the room, standing around the mannequin, having discussions about the type of haircuts, the angles that are needed.
Right now, Erie One BOCES offers more than 25 different programs, from culinary arts to health careers and even animal science.
And I honestly didn't realize that there were so many different things I could go into. By taking this course, it just broadened my horizons, I guess, as cheesy as that sounds.
The mantra here, pursue your passion.
Interest area that you get to choose, and that way you're hands-on. You're learning in a different capacity. It's not better, it's just different than what most students are traditionally used to at their home district. Whatever it is you're interested in, we can make a fit for you.
And the bottom line, there's no one-size-fits-all approach to education.
Everybody in the world could tell you, go to college, because if you don't, then you're not going to be successful. That's not true. All you have to do is just put the work in, do your part, and you're going to make it.
For the News Literacy Project, Faith Oak from Sweet Home High School, 7 Eyewitness News.
Good for Faith. I am so proud of her. I worked closely with her developing some questions to ask these kids, and she did such a phenomenal job reporting for us.
Yeah, they all did a great job. We got to go around and see everything they're doing at BOCES, which, like they said, this is not the BOCES that it used to be. Years, it's changed so much. So we also want to give you behind the scenes look at how the News Literacy Project became reality.
And as we mentioned, both Katie and I had the opportunity to work with these student journalists along with other members of the 7 Eyewitness News team, all to help them realize what goes into collecting facts for our stories.
Channel 7 is teaming up with us, and we are making a story using all their equipment to show how it would run if we do this to a day-to-day basis.
It started with a group of 12 Sweet Home High School students, all curious about the news process and the journalism field.
Just to have my school be picked out of a lot of schools in Western New York, that's really special.
Over the course of 2 months, the WKBW News Literacy team, consisting of both on-air and behind-the-scenes members, met with students discussing story topics, crafting interview questions, and shooting their piece.
Our main objective here was to create the most realistic news experience that we could for these students.
Really amazing experience that I'm meeting the people that I watch on the news every day. It's not something that is off the occurrence and really common. It's really cool.
The project culminated with an open house right here at 7 Eyewitness News. The students were writing, tracking, and editing their finished product, and members of the WKBW team were working side by side with these student journalists every step of the way.
I think it's cool to show the behind the scenes stuff because we watch this in the morning or you watch the news, you don't really know how to do anything, but it's just cool walking around and seeing how you guys do everything.
We were really fortunate to work with the students and staff at both Sweet Home and Erie One BOCES. They were so accommodating, so welcoming, and so exciting to be a part of this project. You really couldn't ask for a better group of people to work with.
I've been in education for 30 years, and I was telling a colleague of mine that this has been one of the greatest experiences that I've had in teaching, is bringing this group of kids to work with this news literacy program.
Hopefully you guys learned something, which is what we're here for.
Ed Ranch, 7 Eyewitness News.
This was a great experience, not only for them, but for us as well. We learned so much from these students, and it was such an honor to work with them so closely. You can check out even more on the News Literacy Project on WKBW.com. We've got an in-depth look at the journalism process and a gallery highlighting the students' journey as they navigated their way through this project.